So my name is Lisa Shea, and today we're going to look at Soundful, which is an AI music generator. We've been looking at a variety of AI music generators, and Soundful is a very hopeful one. So like all of the rest of them, Soundful has a free mode and a mode where you pay more to get extra abilities. And the way that I signed up for this is with my Google account, so we'll just log in. So I am already logged in, and it's just with my Google account, so it was very easy to do. Now it's odd that it's saying create your first track because I have created a track before with this account, but maybe it has a few little glitches. All right, so we'll just make that go away. All right, so when you create your account in the first place, it asks you a few basic questions. What kind of music do you like and what are you trying to do with it? So because I said that I was interested in ambient and relaxing kind of music, the selections that they're giving me to start with are the ambient, lo-fi, vibey, relaxation music. If you had said that you're into heavy drum loops or something, then your top picks would probably be drum loops and such. But then you can have access to everything. So even if I said I was interested mostly in the ambient music, I could still come down here and get my hands on hip hop or pop or EDM or all these other different kinds of categories. And they have some templates in here for relaxation or tropical house or other very particular kinds of things. I find these sliders a little hard to click on. I think they could have done a better job with their design of the layout. And then they have a new releases area where they've got fairly specific things like coffee shop and chill beats and trap pianos. And the one that I'm interested in, which you see, it's got a little heart in there, is meditation. So I find this quite lovely, especially compared with some of these other AI sound generators that I've been working with. This actually sounds the way that I would want to have a meditation set up. And this one is 129 beats per minute, and it's D minor. So part of what is neat about Soundful is that they let you set the beats per minute in a very narrow range, and then they let you set what key it's in. So this is D minor, which is an unusual key for meditation. Usually people think of C major or G major for meditation, but it just goes to show that you can have a meditation pretty much any way that you want, depending on what you want to head towards. All right, so let's try to make something. So let's do an ambient track. Oh, let's do relaxation. All right, so we're going to do a relaxation track. Now here we go. This is part of what I'm disappointed by. You only get to go from 90 up to 110. That's a super narrow range for beats per minute. But I will go down to 90. And then over here for keys, you could do C, major or minor. You could do G, major or minor. You have access to pretty much everything, which is also very neat. So I have done one in C major, or no, I did one in G major, so I'll do one in C major this time. So I just click on C, just have that on major. It's a toggle between major and minor. And track name, we'll call this Meditation 90 C major. So unlike other systems where you might have some other options in there to make settings for, here these are your main options. You get a category, relaxation, you get a beats per minute, and then you get the key that you wanted in. And then we'll hit create preview. Now this creation process goes quite quickly compared with some of the other options out there. And the file that you get is 6 minutes and 35 seconds, which is a little odd, but that is all right. All right, I'm not sure I like the heavy wah-wah feel of this one. Let's see what happens if I do create new preview. Alright, will this go any better? Alright, sorry. That is better. I don't know. Let me try it again. So this is one downside of this, and some other packages, they will generate 3 different runs for you right off the bat, and then you could click through them and see which one you like better. This one, you listen to one, and then you can play it or abandon it. You listen to another one, you can play it or abandon it. And what if I play this third one and say, oh wait, I guess I like the second one better? Well, now it's gone. Alright, so we'll say that that one seems, all of these are much better than some of the other packages I use. So now we're just getting pickier, which is part of this whole process. But let's say that we like this one. So I'm going to hit the save button. The track is saved. You can find it in my library. So we're going to go over to my library. You can see this one that I just made was in C major, 6 minutes 35 seconds. And then here we'll pause on that one, and then I'll play the G one. So I find both of those quite relaxing and would be quite happy with either of them. Now you get to download 10 songs total. I think that's per month with the non-paying version. So I've already downloaded the one in G that I did. Let's go back to this one in C. And if I click on get, you can, so 9 out of 10. So you get a standard download, and then you have to subscribe if you want a stem download. So we're just going to get a standard download and have it render and download. And I will fast forward during this part so that you don't have to sit here and wait for it to do the rendering. Alright, so you can see that took about 7 minutes to generate. And now the file is done. So now I can click the little download button. I can choose to download an MP3 or a WAV, and down it comes. And it puts it into my downloads folder. So the process is quick and straightforward. There is not editing abilities in this one. You just set up the beats per minute and the key that it's in, and then do a couple trials at it to see which one you like. But again, let's say you do 5 trials in a row, and then you decide after trial 5 that it was actually number 2 that you liked, I don't see a way to go back and work with number 2. You'd have to make number 1, save it, make number 2, save it, and then you have an option in here somewhere, maybe in here, to create one that's similar to it. So then you could generate new ones, but then you'd be taking up your storage space to be storing all of the intermediate ones that you're not sure if you're going to keep or not. So I definitely give this kudos for creating some quite lovely music. I like that a lot. And as far as the editing stuff, I mean, I suppose you could bring it into an external editor and do some tweaks to it if you wanted to then further add to it. So let me know if you have any questions at all about the Soundful software and how that works for creating AI music.